It is not often someone gets a day named for them, let alone have that happen in 2 cities.
Oh, that's what happened to a pastor in Brooklyn Center and in Brooklyn Park. Today is Reverend Rachel McIver Morey Day, and both cities are recognizing her work on youth homelessness.
We're in the No Hassles Youth Food Shelf.
A special food shelf for youth was the first step in addressing suburban youth homelessness, a need Reverend Rachel McIver Morey didn't even know existed when she worked to start a multicultural church.
The fact that we had so many kids who didn't have a safe and stable place to sleep at night. The numbers had just skyrocketed after the Great Recession in 2008 and the huge housing crisis.
The food shelf, which also offers clothing and other basics,
Hygiene products over here,
opened 5 months after Pastor Morey recruited the YMCA, churches, and SEEP.
things just don't happen like that. It just did. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life.
She says homeless youth hanging out along Brooklyn Boulevard is something you just don't see, but it didn't take her long to find out the scope of the problem.
Some of the earliest phone calls I got returned were from schools and begging for help, saying, I've got girls who are pregnant and kicked out tonight, can you help us?
The next step was to expand a host home program where volunteers take in homeless youth for at least 6 months.
Food shelf, host homes, now what? What about getting a safe house for these kids established? What would that look like? How would we do it? How much would it cost?
That was March of 2013. 17 months later, ground was broken on an emergency homeless shelter for kids. Now, a 12-bed shelter is set to open in January.
August of 2014, we broke ground. So in housing terms, in community project terms, we're talking lightning speed. I mean, that just doesn't happen.
Do hereby proclaim November 19th, 2014 to be Reverend Rachel McIver Morey Day in the city of Brooklyn
In both
Park.
Brooklyns, Morey is getting credit for uniting churches, government, and other community members. She says it's a team effort.
If you have a faith community and a civic governance that are rock solid, lockstep in working together on that, that's exciting to me about what could happen next.
Reverend Morey, though, is leaving the Northwest Metro to focus attention on a church in South Minneapolis and also to spend more time with her family. And Family of God Church in Brooklyn Park is putting on a play to raise money for the youth homeless shelter. You can see a production of Thornton Wilder's Our Town this Thursday through Saturday at 7 p.m. and on Sunday at 2 p.m. No ticket is required, but donations will be taken.